Today is a good day to stick them up. No, it's not a hold-up. Well, it is a hold-up. We're going to be holding up plants. We're going to put some sticks in around plants to give them support. When plants grow in nature, they tend to grow in clumps and they're self-supporting, but we have hybridized and we've created specimen plants. We put them in our gardens and they tend to get too tall, and we do have to support them, either with sticks, trellises, obelisks, pergolas, you name it, they have to have support. Plants like hollyhocks, dahlias, delphiniums, they grow quite tall and they do need staking. This is my Maltese Cross. It's a popular cottage garden plant. With all the rain and the storm, it grew too fast and flopped over on the sidewalk. So we need to tie it up. I do have a bamboo cane in the back here. Just loop it around gently. I thought it was gone for good, but it's recovered. This plant I have in the container is a clematis, not the trellis climbing clematis that you typically see. It's a bush clematis. It's called Clematis recta Sirius Black. It does need support though, because it gets to about 4 feet high and it doesn't cling or twine. So I'm going to use these 4 bamboo canes. They're ideal. When I stick them in the container, I stay on the outside. I don't want to jab them through the roots. 3 or 4 is plenty. Tie them off at the top. This is coated wire, twists, and it can be taken off again. Now it's still going to flop out obviously, so I'll just take a little bit more of this coated wire, which can be removed or moved anytime. And there we have a quick trellis. Now, when you're staking plants, some do need to be actually tied to the support. If you do tie them, use some loose material that isn't going to pinch off the stem and kill it off. And there we go. This is a clematis called Josephine, and it will grow to about maybe 5-6 feet high. Typically, clematis are grown on a trellis against a wall, but in an obelisk, such as this is, and they come in all shapes and sizes. I knocked this together from old barrel hoops. The beauty of an obelisk is it can be out in the open and you can view the plant from all sides. What a beauty. This is a more natural looking technique for supporting bushy, shrubby perennials. I'm using this one as an example. It doesn't really need this much support, but here goes. It's a matter of taking some twigs, pruning some shrubs that you've taken, and just crisscrossing them in around the plant, and the plant will grow in and among and you won't see the supports eventually. They'll vanish into the foliage. There is one other technique for dealing with plants that get leggy and floppy, and that's something called the Chelsea chop. So named because it takes place in Britain at the end of the Chelsea Flower Show around the beginning of June. And it's a technique whereby you cut back the plant by as much as a half, and it encourages it to be more bushy. And this really works well on plants like sedum. They flower late in the year, and at that time they get kind of tall, and if they're overfed, they get really floppy. Any questions about supporting plants? Email me at garden@gto.net. I'm David Hobson for therecord.com.